Anthony Atchison, and you know he about 5'2", but he has a large spirit, man.
That was a generous one. Yeah, 5'2" was generous.
Phase, how did you even get the name FaiseOne? Where did that come from?
Hey man, it was a dream, right?
Okay.
I'm not making this up. A dude in a white outfit with an afro walked up to me and said, "Yo, your name FaiseOne." I went by Young Rage before that. I was 13 when this happened. I went by Young Rage. I was always angry. I listened to Eminem a lot. I wanted to tear stuff up. I was getting past the whole being bullied thing. No more of that happened. I'm fighting now. And I called myself Young Rage, and then that being came to me and said, "Your name is FaiseOne." And I thought it was spelled Phase. But when I woke up, I sat down with a paper and pen, and I wrote it out. And it's spelled FaiseOne. I got to find my name in this. So it became an acronym: Forever and Inspiration, Seeking Eternity, Omari Never Ends. So Omari is my birth name. You know what I'm saying? So it was a way to put out, you know what I'm saying, what the mission is, but still have my name in there. So that when people say, "Hey, FaiseOne," they're still in my, again, integrity. Exactly. So yeah, that's how.
When we talk on integrity, man, and I gotta say this, man, it shows like you don't bend.
Yeah.
And one of the dope things about you as an artist and as an individual at the same time, you know what you're doing. Like you know the risk that you're taking by the music that you're putting out. By the roads that you go down, and by the videos that you put out, and the conversations that you have. Yeah. And there's a lot of individuals who sit back and watch and screen watch and Twitter talk. I see a lot. I watch. I go through anybody that I support. I pay attention to heavily. And anybody who knows me, though, I always play your videos. Like I'm like, yo, he got another one. Yo, he got another one. Yeah. But Mercy's that's my rocker right there.
Still, thank you. Yeah.
And when I heard Mercy, you see instantly I put it up. Like it was no hesitation. I didn't even ask you. It was just up.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like. And the platform that we have, like we're responsible for better music. We're responsible for the future. And I feel like, sometimes I know people get tired of hearing about it, but in order for us to change or control music, because here's what I feel. Yes, hip hop has many different branches to the tree. Everybody has their own way of expressing themselves with music. Yeah. For me personally, I love all the ratchet shit. Yeah. I love the bop music. Yeah. I love the mumble rap. Yeah. I'm ratchet when it comes to music, but I still like music. So what I feel is there's a time and a place for it. For me, 90% of my day is bop music. Like, I don't know what it is. It's just because I'm a free-spirited, hyper-happy individual. Yeah. And sometimes I don't want to go down that road where my conscience needs to talk. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because it's deep. So, but when I get in my moments, like when I go to my East Coast mode, when I'm listening to DMX, or when I'm listening to Nas, or when I'm playing Kendrick Lamar, and every now and then I throw a little Nip moment on. Yeah. You know what I mean? You fit those categories. But the bonus about you is I can still listen to my bop when I listen to you. Because you've integrated your style with today's music. And it's sort of similar with, in order to be successful, you got to know how to unify.
About the consumer.
Yeah. So I made that word up, so nobody has
I like
shit.
that. Transunify. Hashtag. There you go.
But I know somebody was like, transunify. Shut up. Pay attention, damn it. But the bigger picture is like you really be giving some real talk. And like, so when I heard Mercy, then I started going back because I'll go back because even when I started listening to music, I said, wait a minute. This nigga really be talking about something. Hold on, young boy got some words. So then I started going back and I started listening to different songs. I said, oh, so he really does this. Like this ain't no moment for him. This is who he is. So then I started paying attention to your message. Then I started paying attention to your visuals. Then I was like, yo, he's doing something that a lot of artists, even artists with money, don't do. You talk about visual with every song. Like it's like you go to the studio at night, you make a song, and you wake up in the morning and you give out a visual. Yeah. But that's called work ethic that a lot of these artists don't even have. So it's like when you do get to that level, when it's time for your time to touch that big stage, your work ethic's already in place. True. And what I mean by that is a lot of artists who get this opportunity that you're seeking right now, when they get to that pivotal point, they end up in the hospital. They end up in jail. They end up sick. They end up throwing up. They end up losing weight. They end up on heavy drugs because they can't take the workload. How do you deal with the workload?
It don't feel like it. It doesn't feel like work. You know what I'm saying? You gave away the damn secret, man. Going to the studio and coming back with a video.
Because
That's what it is.
Like when I peeped it, I was like, yo, how? And here's the dope part. I don't know if you're using a cell phone, big cameras, little cameras. It's not low quality. So I'm like, wait a minute. Yo, he'll come out like you'll come out with a song.
Yeah.
And then the next day there's a video.
Yeah.
And here's the thing though, your videos are for you. And what I mean by that is, if I see anybody else do that shit, I'm like, yo, you copying my man. It's like, that's his style.
Wait, okay.
You chasing the camera chasing you.
Yeah.
Like you're telling a story. Yeah, that's him. See? I play it all day, bro. And like you in the laundromat room, like I feel like somebody was coming. I'm like, yo, just ready to pop. And like I feel your story through your vision.
Just to be real though, to be honest with you, man, because we gotta pay homage, right?
Right.
Certain platforms is laid out for us, right?
Uh-huh.
There are times where, you know, we don't have money, you know what I'm saying? Well, I can't speak for everybody. There was times where I didn't have money to get a music video produced, and I just realized, like, I'm not putting out enough content because I'm trying to put out all this
Visuals, man, they count.
TTG Fred, you know what I'm saying? TTG Fred. I gotta pay homage to TTG Fred. I saw it first of somebody just holding the camera and him just rapping the whole song, waiting for like edits or something. Like, okay, we about to rap the whole song, and it's just on there. I'm like, wait a minute. I watched the whole thing. So just being able to see that, it's important, first of all, to pay homage. And it's important that we have it's important that we have the know-how when it comes to, okay, I don't always have to be super quality.
Right.
I can get this phone, it's a phone, iPhone,
and
have somebody hold it. And what I just did was just added my personality to it.
And
like,
that's where you win at. Because
Exactly.
it's
You know what
like,
I'm saying?
because even like when I watch your videos, for me, I feel like it's a never ending story in a good way. Yeah. Like I'm waiting for the to be continued factor. And when you have somebody on standby on the to be continued factor, it's like, and here's the dope part, it's like, imagine when this dude get a budget. Yeah. Imagine when he can really put all his creativity with money behind it. It's gonna be crazy because it's like, I know music, I know video, I know production. I know what it was. Yeah. But the thing is, it don't matter. The shit is interesting. Yeah. And it's like, it doesn't take away from your lyrical content, it doesn't take away from the visual content, and it doesn't take away from creativity, nor does it take away from the integrity of the music. Yeah. And it's very rare. Now I gotta hit him with another one. How old are you, Face?
21.
And that's the shit that blows my mind. Like, so when I tell people, like, it's like my man.
Crazy, dog.
Yeah, like my man, it's like you've been here before. And I can tell through your music, I can tell by your artistry, I can tell by the work that you put in, man. Like I was saying earlier, you said you got music videos coming up. What's next for Faze? Is there an album coming out? Is there some shows coming up? Or are you focusing straight on dropping visuals to just keep punching people in the face?
It's an interesting question because it's like it's a different story when you got the mission in your hand.
Right.
Because, you know, it's like how you say people go to the hospital, lose their mind when everything blows up.
Right.
It's like the whole process is in my hand, literally.
I got you.
It's never really. It's like I said it to someone before. We've heard of law of attraction. We heard of laws of power.
Right.
Art of war, even. All these things go hand in hand. It's like if somebody drives by this studio right now and they got a red Ferrari outside, right? If you want that Ferrari, you can have that Ferrari. And people say, "Nah, it's theirs. How I'm gonna get it?" If you walk out there and be like, "Yo, I want your Ferrari," right? And that person's like, "Yo, you know what I'm saying? The only way that you gonna get this Ferrari, if you can give me $5 million, right? If you can give me $5 million, right? You might not have that $5 million, but if you want that Ferrari, there's banks. Whatever you need to do to get that $5 million, you're gonna do it because that's what it takes to get the Ferrari. You know what I'm saying? Right. So when you're asking what's next, it's like sometimes city I don't even know because there's so many venues that I can take. It's not I don't know because I don't have a plan. It's like I can go to this person right here because I know them. I can get them this little money for this feature that is unheard of because they mess with me and boom, that take off that way. Or I go over here and shoot this and it take off that way. But one thing I will say, every single thing that I do, I'm thinking about you. I'm thinking about you. I'm thinking about family. I'm thinking about the oppressed ones who going, everybody who's been oppressed, everybody who's going through this, and we saying something's wrong. Somebody got to do something about this. Right. I do have a tape I'm working on right now. It's called I EYE. Right. People have contacted me saying, why do you use?
And you said that even when you use the word I, you always spell it EYE. Why?
Because it's a constant reminder. Like again, you say how you like the bops and stuff like that.
Right.
I'm the same way. Like I vibe out. Like I know I'm conscious and I articulate and all this other stuff, but I'm from the street. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from the street. Like, I can put a K in it and feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's me. Like, I can't even, like, when it comes, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dating and stuff, like, I don't want one side. I don't want just, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you're just conscious, whatever. Like, I need the edge, too. So but I don't want to get lost. So I typed the EYE, you know what I'm saying? And again, that came from someone else. I made it mean something for me. I spell it that way to always remind myself to stay aware. Always remind myself to stay awake. Because this realm is built. It's built in such a way that it don't matter who you are, you're going to be challenged. It's not even just tempted. You're going to be challenged based off of who you are as a person. If you got a soul mission, there's plenty of things out here that can deter you. So the tape is called I, and you're going to hear a lot of bops on that. And I'm telling you, the way I'm coming on this tape, the way I'm coming on this tape
here, right?
Oh, hold up, we'll do it. Let's make it happen.
If you got the tape online before it comes to hits, we fight.
Nah. I don't think I win the fight, so we got to go now. Like, I got it coming. I was lying at first.
A record. I need that tape. We'll do a whole little situation. We'll sit down, man. We'll do a lot. Like, I need that record, bro. Like, for real. We're gonna have Daz on it. We're gonna have Fleet involved. Like, we really need that. Like, I believe in you, bro.
And I appreciate you.
Like, and there's very, very few artists that I really rock with out here.
Yeah.
I got a few female artists that I rock with. And it's a few dudes. Like, it's just. I support everybody.
Right.
But on a continuously me playing your shit, rocking it, that's where it gets problems. Hold on, man. Hold on. Hits 92.3. Let me see what this is. Yo, Hits 92.3. Who we talking to? Hello? No, they hung up. They'll call back.
Where?
We gonna get back in. I'm gonna play the record one more time. Cool. Let everybody know how they can find you.
FaiseOne, FaiseOne. On Instagram, that's where I dominate right now. You can also type it in on YouTube. There's a movie out, FaiseOne Battle, you know what I'm saying? But FaiseOne, FaiseOne. And it's all love. Like, ultimately, when it all comes to, you know, when you guys see what all this comes down to, what I'm here for, it was love. That's what it was about.
Hits 92.3, the Live City Show. Let's go.